Hello and welcome to the Hockey Gambling Podcast. I am your host, Ryan Gilbert. Joining me, as always, is my co-host, Joel Meyer. And you might as well be a co-host at this point. Catfish Dilly is back again in the guest seat. How are we doing today, boys? On this Friday evening. We made it. It's a weekend.
Yeah, it's a bit more like a Monday, though, for me, at least in terms of productivity. Had a very busy morning. Cleaned up my nasty-ass fridge. Listened to Drew Dinsick and some of the VEASAN guys talk about the Australian Open. Maybe talk about that a little later. Looked at some the Olympic game lines coming out on Bet365. Already made a bet there on Germany to beat Denmark. What else we got going on? We are watching Vijay Singh prowl around the golf course. Fucking 7-year-old man in his big old Hoka shoes, massive, colorful sneakers. Very goofy look. I don't know if he made the cut or not, but he's playing pretty well. Went out, got some Korean fried chicken. So yeah, it's been a busy ass morning.
Yeah, not much too new with me. I ordered a jersey. I shared that with you guys. You know, I share everything and probably too much with you too. Yeah.
What jersey? You gotta give details.
Yep. Sorry. Yeah. And I got a Crosby jersey, Fanatics Premium Penguins. It was an alternate. It's, spells Penguin Pittsburgh out across the chest. I like that one better.
Sick.
Yeah. I was worried about Fanatics taking over the jerseys, but I got a Fanatics Premium Michkov one for Christmas. That's good. It's good. It's good shit. I had a premium Adidas Scott Lawton one I got after he was traded on sale. But like they're both pretty good. So I know Fanatics rightfully gets a lot of shit, but their premium jerseys are pretty solid.
Good. Yeah.
You had to get that Crosby jersey after he and the Penguins embarrassed the Flyers last night, huh?
Oh yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah, that was an easy win for the Penguins there. There was someone in the Discord at the game asking for picks. I said Crosby goal is a lock. He said he didn't take it because it was too obvious. He took Malkin goal instead, who I think he only had a few assists there. So Crosby once again torments the Flyers.
Gotta love skipping a bet because it's too obvious.
Too obvious. It's too square. The public's on it. The public's on it. But some of the bets last night were not too obvious. Dilly going 3-0. It was very selective. It was a very selective, tight-lipped catfish Dilly on Wednesday's show. Very unusual.
All dogs too.
All dogs. All three plus odds plays here. Let me throw them up here on the screen for the YouTube. There, make sure you subscribe to Hockey On Podcast on YouTube. Like on the video and comment as well. Dilly 3-0. Blue Jackets puck line. Boston puck line just gets there with the Pasternak empty netter. Then Islanders, plus 154 as underdogs. Ilya Sorokin now the odds-on favorite for the Vezina after shutting out. That was the Oilers, right? The Oilers that played last night.
Yep.
McDavid's
like 35 saves or something like that. He got
McDavid's point streak coming to an end. I went 7-4 up. So yeah, Dilly 3-0 up 45 puck bucks there. I went 7-4 up 59, including that Leafs Vegas tie there at 3-1. Joel 7-7 up 6.48, including that Leafs loss. They blew it there multiple times in the final minute.
4 times they were leading by 2 goals, and they managed to lose that one. And they were the team that's supposed to be more rested. Vegas played the game before. They went to overtime, by the way, in LA, and they looked like the team that was, they had the whole week off. Austin Matthews looked absolutely gassed. You saw that on the overtime winner by Jack Eichel. Matthews didn't even try to catch up with him. It was embarrassing for the Leafs, and we got some trouble too with Nylander. He was buzzing early on, but he re-aggravated his injury apparently on his celebration when he scored was it 2-1 goal or 3-1 goal.
That's a classic.
Yeah, typical Leafs there, and then they played terribly in the third period. You saw it coming the whole way. yeah, good for Vegas, I guess. Good for long-term stuff. But of course, the one time I don't bet the Knights, they win in overtime, right? Yeah. What else happened? We had the Sharks. They played pretty damn well. Like a lot of these Sharks wins just relies on celebrating a couple great plays while they're being outplayed. But no, they were clearly the better team against the Capitals. Did not get the over though. What else? Canucks Jackets over 6.5. That one should have won. I mean, the Jackets had so many chances to score. Canucks as well. I didn't check the expected goals on this one, but the -1.5 there got done easily. I think we're all on that one. Oh yeah, that Boston Zdeno Chara night easily took care of the Kraken, despite the Kraken getting all the whistle luck from the refs there. And lastly, I'll just talk about I watched quite a bit of that Sorokin shutout game against the Oilers. Absolutely masterful performance after was it the game against the Jets where he was pretty bad. But now here he had, depends on where you look, but I saw over 5 expected goals saved in his shutout. Oilers were all over him. Draisaitl hit the post with 30 seconds left. Wide open net too. You don't see that very often. And so good for you guys winning that Islanders bet, but yeah, it's mostly thanks to the Vezina winner, Ilya Sorokin, for pulling that one out. But yeah,
he's a part of the team. He's why I bet the Islanders. I'm not going to bet the Islanders without Sorokin. Yeah, he's -110 now. Is the lowest odds he has for.
Yeah, well, you know my stance on goaltending and all that. The under though, Dallas and Utah under 5.5. Finally, one of those comes through. Not even close in the other under I had. Jets and Wild. The Jets scored 2 goals with 10 seconds left in the first period. I'm like, fuck this game. And then I just stopped paying attention. It ended up being 6-2 for the Jets. They keep rolling.
Wild are struggling. You even mentioned it. Even before we were done discussing the game, I mentioned Joel Eriksson Ek could be out. And you're like, oh, that's good for the over then. that's what happened there.
Now they're down to like half the team, but again, we'll get into that.
Boldy's out too. They play tomorrow. We'll get into that. Utah, good win. Can't get the puck line there against the Stars. Blackhawks, Flames there on the road, kind of rare road win. Jets are once again buzzing here a little bit. They have a winning streak against the Wild there. Habs, Sabres. The Sabres on a back-to-back. Tage Thompson, 5 points, hat trick there on the empty netter. Still a good day overall. Positive for all three of us. So hopefully we can continue that into Saturday. And if you tailed some of those plays, why don't you check out the SGPN merch store and get some HGP merch. Use promo code 2026 to get 10% off everything in the SGPN merch store. Dilly, do you want to say anything about your bets last night, or are you just gonna enjoy your winnings?
Yeah, I mean, Joel sums them up pretty good. I mean, Sorokin, incredible game. I did have some other bets too. Like I had Penguins -1.5. That one got there. But yeah, it was a good night, good day yesterday overall. Boston rolled, Columbus. Good, yeah.
Archer did say after the fact that he would not have put Islanders on the sheet.
Yes. Oh yeah. So good note.
It's a good thing you did, because like you know better than him, his favorite team.
Right. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah. I had to. All right. Yeah. Let's get into this big 13 game slate on Saturday, January 17th. Starting here bright and early at 12:30. Got the Minnesota Wild +110 at the Buffalo Sabres -130. Under 6.5 at -125. Over 6.5 at +105 here. Joel, take this one. We got the Flyers up next.
Yeah, it's of course we got the early game. When you get the later conference times, the Western teams coming out east, it typically I think it's only 2-0, but that might just be Western and or rather Mountain and Pacific time zones going east for these early Saturday morning things. But I can't really take an under right now with the Sabres. That said, the Wild without Boldy, they're their best goal scorer. Who else missing? Missing Brodin, Eriksson, obviously 2 great defensive players. It's just under for me. I haven't bet this game, but I'm all shook by how these totals are going with the unders. So just whatever. 15 puck bucks under 6.5. I can't just not bet unders at all. So yeah, that's what we'll do here. I do think that the Sabres have they're better defensively. Their goaltending still leaves a lot to be desired, but I think it should be good enough to stymie the Wild, whose offense should certainly be limited now without Boldy. And interesting if he'll be 100% for the American team in the Olympics, because he just went on IR, so he'll miss the next few games at least. That would be a big blow to the American chances.
Yeah, I like Buffalo in this game. I'll put 15 puck bucks on Buffalo here. Buffalo seems to be holding strong here, keep winning games. And the Wild are like doing the exact opposite. They're just losing guys, losing games. So I think line's already moved quite a little bit. It looks like it opened up on DraftKings at minus 115, but I still like it at the minus 130 here.
15 the last 17 games, right? The Sabres have won.
Yeah, they've been fantastic over the past month plus now. Been more than a month here for the Sabres. They won the first meeting 3-2 in a shootout in Minnesota back in November. Outshot them 33-24. Joel mentioned the injuries. Dilly mentioned the recent play with both of these teams. Wild, yeah, they've lost 5 of 6 now. Only win did come in overtime in Seattle. Third game in 4 days here for Buffalo, so maybe some tired legs at the end of a homestand, but that's the only way I can look. I'm taking Buffalo minus 130 for 20 puck bucks. And if I were to take the total, it would be an over. Wallstead has been just bad recently for Minnesota. I do imagine it's Gustafsson on Saturday. Both of these teams have been scoring quite a few goals, though. So give me 15 puck bucks on the over 6.5 as well at minus 1 or plus 105 there in Buffalo.
I see what you're doing.
Just
I see
the Meyer system. Yeah. All right, going down to 1 o'clock here. Got those New York Rangers plus 124 at the Philadelphia Flyers minus 148. Over under 6.5 minus 130, over 6.5 plus 110. Flyers, everything's going wrong in Philadelphia. Eagles lost. Flyers on a losing streak. Sixers just got blown out by the Cavaliers. Bo Bichette went to the Mets instead of the Phillies there. But this is
there's a lot of tears in Toronto about that too, and Tucker as well.
Yeah.
We lost Nylander.
Sanchez.
They lost the Marner Bowl.
Look at Joel bringing up baseball here. But the Rangers come in. They've lost 5 in a row. They've lost 8 indoor games in a row. They won the Winter Classic somehow in Florida. And no Shesterkin, no Adam Fox. Chris Drury puts that letter out to the fans today where they're retooling, which I think is going to.
Did they write a letter like last year already with the
probably. But yeah, Mike Sullivan brought in to have a retool team. I wonder if he leaves at the end of the year or whatever there. But yeah, I mean, that should motivate the team a bit. But Flyers got Jamie Drysdale back. Bobby Brink could be back. Ristolainen is day-to-day. But the big thing is Dan Vladar is out. Sam Emerson is not confident. And Alexei Kolosov is really just a mystery in net here. I'm going with my Fly guys, though, minus 148. Going to throw 20 puck bucks on them, and then also 20 puck bucks on the over 6.5. Kind of surprised here that it's at plus money. I know it's an afternoon game, but the first meeting was 5-4 in a shootout for the Rangers in the afternoon. And last season we saw 8-5 Flyers and 6-1 Rangers, and the Rangers are just allowing goals left and right, as are the Flyers. So should be a back and forth high scoring game here in Philly.
I agree with that. Not much more to add there. Just 15 puck bucks on that over 6.5. It is still an earlier game, so I'm a bit wary of that. But yeah, it certainly checks out, especially with Shesterkin still being out. Yeah, just one more note on this is I saw the Rangers will not offer an extension to Artemi Panarin, so we'll finally have a bona fide free agent star on July 1st. So, yeah, last year there was absolutely nothing. What was it, Nick Ehlers?
Well, I mean, he could get traded and extended. They're going to trade him.
True.
They should trade him.
That's true.
Yeah, I thought they said he had like a full no trade
yeah,
call or
but he
something.
wants to be traded. He'll wait.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Good call. So there'll still be nobody available on July 1st.
No. I feel like I feel like Tampa could trade for him. I feel like that would be fucking wicked on the other side of Nikita Kucherov.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Dilly, go ahead.
Yeah, Fly Guy said it best. Flyers, 15 bucks on the Flyers here. I think, when teams see teams like the Rangers and the Canucks come up on the, coming games, then they just look to beat those teams.
Yeah, and this line has already moved a bit. I did get a minus 130 earlier. So yeah, this is only going to move towards the Flyers, I think, especially if they get some of their injured guys back.
I think it's when they traded. Did they trade Trouba in season? Or was that 2 years ago?
No, that was last year. They traded.
That was last year. I think that's when he wrote a letter, or at least spoke out, Chris Drury, and that. And if I remember correctly, I think the Rangers went on some kind of good run there after. So maybe this letter sparks the team. I don't know if you want to buy into that kind of thing, but no, you don't. All right.
I feel like it might spark the team, which is bad for the Flyers because they had injuries and they ran into the Sabres, ran into the Lightning, which is why they've lost. But I think the Flyers get this one here. Okay, we are brought to you by Avo. Make more money betting sports with Avo. That's AVO. Avo spots arbitrage and plus EV opportunities as a sports betting tool faster than competitors, and they keep you organized in one place. They help you lock in a profit. They have the cleanest dashboard. It's super easy to understand and use, but they also teach you how to use it with step-by-step video guides. In case you have questions, you can check out their free Discord at AVO Official to see the success people are having for themselves. And get started now at avo.bet and use promo code SGPN for $18 off. That's avo.bet, promo code SGPN for $18 off. And we got Kalshi here, a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. You can trade markets in sports. You got politics, entertainment, and even the weather. At Kalshi, you can trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when they use promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, KALSHI, promo code SGPN.
Yeah, I took Penguins on the puck line last night on Kalshi. They actually had the best line out right when I took the bet.
There you go. You got to shop around Kalshi.
Yeah, and take advantage of the $20 bonus because I don't think I got that when I signed up using promo code.
Dilly, what?
I used the promo code.
Oh, we got to look into that. Then. Yeah, we got to make it red for you.
Okay, I like that.
All right, down there at 3 p.m. We got the New York Islanders minus 112 at the Calgary Flames minus 108. Over 5.5 minus 118. Under 5.5 minus 102. Dilly, what do you got here?
Yeah, I mean, Islanders here for sure for me. I mean, like we, can't say enough good things about Sorokin. Yeah, I think this is a good spot for him, even without Bo. I think definitely want to grab these Islanders before they, get too expensive here.
I agree because it is a bad spot for the Flames. Just won the last game, and of course, this is a Mutsky special, long road trip out east for them. Now coming back, just a day off in between the last game. And yeah, the Islanders, they didn't play great against the Oilers, but it wasn't like they were totally dominated. And of course, like Ryan astutely mentioned, Sorokin is part of the team, and we expect him to play in Calgary. So yeah, I'm all over the Islanders here. Give me 20 bucks on the road team. Yeah, and I think that this line will keep moving their way, and yeah, the total is the Islanders been playing a little bit better defensively lately, but whatever. 15 bucks, under 5.5, minus 102. Let's hope Sorokin stays hot in that, and the Flames continue to struggle offensively.
Well, I am seeing here on Goalie Post that Big Save Dave is likely. He left the ice first at practice today. Not sure if that impacts your.
Just skip the under. Any excuse to pass on one of those, but I'll stick with the Islanders for sure. Maybe the line won't go their way then.
Yes, same with me. Islanders minus 112 for 20 puck bucks. Or Dylan, did you say puck bucks on Islanders or no?
Yes, please.
All right, 15.
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay. I don't know who this guy
Little
is here.
kid at the table.
Yeah, mostly special for Calgary. Islanders haven't played a ton of hockey this week. They had a day off before Edmonton game, 2 days off between Minnesota and Winnipeg. So I think they get going here, even with Big Save Dave and the Flames at home. Islanders as road slight favorites here, -112.
Hey, Dilly, would you like some fries with your burger?
Yes, please.
Down to 5 p.m. Got the Seattle Kraken +145 at the Utah Mammoth -175. Over 5.5 -118. Under 5.5 -102 here. Seattle going to be the third game in 4 days for them, not 4 nights. This is a 5 p.m. game. And yeah, they've lost 2 straight, lost 4 of their past 5. Only win on this road trip is against those lowly Rangers at Madison Square Garden. Mammoth here, about closing out a homestand to play the Flyers next week as well, but they've won 2 in a row, 5 of 6. Only loss was in overtime there. -175 is a bit steep, especially because Seattle has surprised in some spots this season, especially as underdogs. Utah won the first meeting 5-3 at home. So I'll take the puck line here on the Mammoth, -145 for 15 puck bucks there. As for the total, would probably look to the under. I was looking at Vatsmoka. He's been having good numbers recently. Hasn't allowed more than 2 goals, I don't think, in any of his last 5 starts. But just sticking with the Utah puck line here at +145.
Yeah, Fred Melko was very good against the Stars. Yeah, I'm with you there with the Mammoth. Not too much more to add, except that the Kraken have been they had an 11-game point streak. Definitely overshooting their skis, whatever the saying is. So yeah, let's do $10 on the -1.5, and we'll do 15 bucks on that under 5.5 as well. The -1.2 number there. I know should be Grubauer Net, who's been outstanding this season. Duck Horde played against Boston, so it should be back to Grubauer. And yeah, so it's a good goalie matchup against 2 teams that struggle to score. Although Jordan Eberle being back is big for the Kraken. He's been pretty decent since returning from injury a couple of games ago, but I'm not too scared of that. So yeah, let's hope for another 3-1-4 win for the Mammoth.
I suddenly just got this voice in my head just yelling at me, take the over, take the over. Dilly, go ahead.
Yeah, Kraken, it seemed like they're so close. They could be, right there and winning all these games, like Joel said, something like an 11-game point streak or something like that or whatever. Yeah. So this game's a pass for me. Mammoth's getting hot. Kraken's a little hard for me to read.
All right. Moving down here to 7 p.m. Got the Columbus Blue Jackets +114 at the Pittsburgh Penguins -135. Over 6.5 -118. Under 6.5 -102. Dilly, can your Penguins stay hot here?
Yeah, I think we're going to stand right in front of the bonus bus on this one. And yeah, I think the Penguins can shut her down here. Got the guys back, got Russ back. Carlson's down on IR, but yeah, I think we can. Columbus came in, they, bonus got a couple easy games there at home. They were able to beat up on a couple teams. Calgary's not super horrible, but, Vancouver, Calgary, yeah. So this is their first road game, and then they'll have Columbus. We'll have a bunch of home games after this. This is barely even a travel. This is only like 3 hours.
By car, it's 3 hours. It was like
right,
a 20-minute flight or something, I'm sure.
You think they'd fly? You don't think they'd just take a bus?
Yes, they fly. Yes, they fly, Dilly.
Dang, I need to start flying when I go see our friend BJ.
Well, if your employer is going to pay for it, go for it.
Yeah, I don't think my employer will pay for it. But give me 15 puck bucks on the Pittsburgh Penguins money line here.
I like this game a lot, betting wise. I'm going the opposite way of Dilly, though. We got the new coach bump, dead cat bounce, whatever you want to call it. We're just going to keep riding that till things slow down or the numbers adjust, which they haven't yet. And yeah, Carlson being out is a big deal. He's been a valuable member of the Penguins this season. Yeah, certainly overachieved my expectations, but right now with the Jackets being hot and all the situation going on there, they're rejuvenated on the new coach. So give me $25 on the road team plus 114. And we'll do 25 bucks and that over 6.5. I'm not believing in I guess it's gonna be Jack Greaves for this one. I would like it better if it were Elvis, at least for the over, but I still think the Penguins can score regardless of who's net. And I just think the Blue Jackets will score more. Both teams are over teams. This just screams a shootout. And I like the Jackets as at a dog price.
Yeah, completely agree with Joel here. 15 bucks on the Jackets plus 114, 20 bucks on the over 6.5 at minus 118. And I'm also going to add the draw here at plus 310 for 5 bucks. Their first 3 meetings this season all went to overtime, 5-4, 4-3, and 5-4. And speaking to that over, 9 of the past 10 meetings have gone over the total, including 7 straight there. So this could be even a spot where you ladder it up to over 8.5, maybe see another 5-4 final as we saw in 2 of the 3 meetings so far this season. So love the Jackets and the over here in Pittsburgh. Okay, down to 7 o'clock again. Got the Toronto Maple Leafs plus 110 at the Winnipeg Jets minus 130. Over 5.5 minus 120. Under 5.5 plus 100. Joel, what do you got?
Well, as mentioned earlier, the Nylander injury is a big deal for this team. Just when the Leafs are starting to look pretty good, he's coming back to health. He's one of their best, if not their best player. The 3-2 games he's been back. And Austin Matthews is cooking again. He scored again against the Knights, but he certainly didn't play well in that third period, not the overtime either. But Leafs as a team, they were getting healthier, and now everything's turned to shit again with losing Nylander and not playing well in Utah, and then again in that third period against Vegas. So this is a difficult one to call. I think if you want the Leafs, you just wait until that Nylander thing completely enters the market and get the Leafs later on. Woll has not been good. Stolarz, apparently he's right around the corner from returning from injury, but right now I can't trust them. And the Jets are playing hot right now. I don't really like either side here, but I do think we'll get some goals in this one because Leafs have gone back to their early season days of they have to sell out defensively to create offense, and they can't hold leads at all. So 20 bucks on over 5.5 there, minus 20. Jets found something offensively at least, and their defense is still shit. So give me like a 6-7 goal game here.
Yeah, like Joel said, willy-nilly out. I still don't really trust the Jets. I hope Toronto can put the smacking down on them here, but there's a pass for me as of now. I might end up betting Toronto late, maybe, or I don't know, probably not.
That's massive too for the Swedes if Nylander's thing is serious, which it sounds like it is because he's second or third best player on that team. Who is even better than Nylander?
Yeah, I was thinking I mean, probably a few defensemen are probably better, more important. Than that they've. But I mean, Carlson's out, Hedman's out. Like who is? I mean, Forsling is he Swedish?
In their prime, they're better than Nylander. Nylander's better now. Forsling, he's a very good defenseman, but he's still not Nylander. Blanking on somebody important, but Elias Pettersson clearly not the guy he once was. I think he is the best player.
Pettersson, Raymond, Zibanejad, Kempe, Landeskog's out now. Eriksson Ek's out now. Fade Sweden. Rasmus Dahlin is their best player. Rasmus Dahlin is your best player. Yeah, he had 2 power play goals against the Flyers.
Nylander's still better than him.
Broberg's out. Team Sweden has a lot of injuries here. That's not sure if you can bet on like they're not to medal or something in the Olympics, but that could be a worth.
Well, they are the third best team on paper, so just more Canada stock.
I like the Jets here, minus 130, 25 bucks on that one. Like Joel said, 4 wins in a row. Maple Leafs, this is the 4th and final game of a road trip. Going to be their 4th game in 6 nights at Colorado, at Utah, at Vegas, then at Winnipeg. A lot of travel, a lot of altitude change there as well. A few overtime games in there to boot there. 7-11-3 on the road. Winnipeg is starting to get going at home. 11, 9, and 3. So yeah, minus 130 I think is a little bit too short for this. And I love this over 5.5 at minus 120. I guess I understand why it's not 6.5, but like I would also take over 6.5. Like I feel like the Jets have scored 6-5, 4, and 5 during their 4-game winning streak, and Toronto has allowed 12 goals in his past 2 games. So love the over here in Winnipeg as well as the Jets. Okay, down to 7 o'clock again. Got the Montreal Canadiens plus 110 at the Ottawa Senators minus 130. Under 6.5 minus 115. Over 6.5 minus 105. Canadians have lost 2 straight on the road here at Washington and at Buffalo. Ottawa 2 straight wins, but against Vancouver and the Rangers, they're not very good teams there. But you know they had to get something going right in Ottawa. They needed some good news after what everything has been going on around them. But this is really a tough game to call here. I think if I had to take a side, it would just be the Canadians, just because they are at plus money. I think this is really a coin flip game. So if you can get plus money, you do that there. Both teams are relatively healthy. Nothing as of late. Allmark, I don't think comes back for this one, but he has been skating with the team. If he is back, maybe I do like the Sens, but just looking the Canadians' way, and the over would be the only way I would look as well. Yeah, give me 15 bucks on the over at minus 105. That's all I got.
Yep, right there, aligned with you again. I still think the Canes are a better team, especially in the Senators' current state of flux. So yeah, just give me 20 bucks on both those as well. The money line and the over 6.5. I like the over better, to be honest. So stake accordingly, or you could do like Canadians team total over. But I think Senators get theirs as well. Interesting to note too that Fowler has been sent back to Laval in Quebec. I'm not sure why. I thought that he was playing better than Dowish or Montembeault, but I could be wrong. Regardless, he did the trick because they're playing a lot better now than they were before he got called up. So I think lit a fire under the asses of Montembeault and Dowis, or at least now serviceable, not absolutely Senator-esque goaltending when Fowler was caught up there. So interesting to note there. I'd rather have Fowler or net, but I'll submit to Kent Hughes and Jeff Gordon, whoever's calling the shots there.
Yeah, I like the Canadians here in this one. I'd like to put some 15 bucks down on them. I think they can bounce back here after those 2 losses versus Buffalo and Washington. The Washington loss was really tough. Like that game was really good. They were up like 2-0. Washington came back, won in overtime. So, and yeah, like Ryan said, Senators have won the last 2 games, but they were against New York and Vancouver. So I like the Canadians here, especially at this plus price. Looks like this line's already moved, 12 cents on DraftKings. So get it while you can.
You know what?
Vancouver on a back-to-back as well on that one.
Oh yeah, I am gonna add the Habs plus 110, just 10 bucks. You guys talked me into a little bit. I am gonna end up betting them in some fashion. So wanna reflect that on the puck bucks here. Oh, but one more thing on the Canadians. I know the award is Cale Makar's to lose, but Lane Hudson has been fantastic since being switched to the left side of the Canadians defense. He had a very good second half last season. Could be some value there in the Norris Trophy market. Potentially, probably as a cash out play at some point because it is Makar's, but I think it is still a bit too long at around, I think 40-1 is out there.
Yeah, if it's the award for the most assists as a defenseman, Lane Hudson.
Well, he's getting up there in points too.
I know, but I'd be shocked if it's anyone but Makar. Beyond shocked, but yeah, watch Lane Hudson destroy more of my bets this year. So that would not be fun. Moritz Seider, I think, has been the second best defenseman overall, and the analytics guys love him as well. I mean, the Red Wings are getting fucking destroyed when he's not on the ice, but when he's on the ice, they're winning the minutes. So that to me, that's Norris level defending. I got 150-1. It's not going to win. But I like to have that in pocket to be like, fuck, I'm a nerd too.
I mean, he's down to 40-1 as well. But like they just need to add a secondary defense award. They need to give one for the Forrest Lings, the Jacob Slavin. Like
no, they just call it like it is, not just the most points.
Well, they're
Call
not
it
going
the
to
best
change it now.
defender.
They're not going to change it.
No, they're slowly realizing, they're incorporating analytical stuff into the votes. So the nerds will have their day eventually. Yeah, but and the nerds are all, it's unanimous, whether it's you're a nerd or you're just a TV guy. Cale Makar is winning this award, and I think you're just flushing money away.
Yeah, probably. All right, we're brought to you by Underdog, your home for pick-em entries, where you can win up to 5,000 times your money. Underdog is bringing the playoff magic all playoffs long, every playoff weekend. Here, open the Underdog app to see what promos are waiting for you. Underdog has a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with code HGP. And we got Rhythm. They've been crushing NFL this season. They also crushed props last season in the playoffs, 22 and 12 on receptions, 6-1 on pass touchdowns there. Super easy to sign up, run predictions of the house model, or make your own and play with the sliders. Use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. Ooh.
Push through, Ryan. Push through.
I'm pushing through, Dylan. Don't you worry here. Down to 7 p.m. Got the Florida Panthers plus 114 at the Washington Capitals minus 135. Over 5.5 minus 120. Under 5.5 plus 100. Joel, what do you have here with the Cats on a back-to-back? I know you love talking about games on teams on back-to-backs that haven't happened yet.
Right, it's Bobrovsky tonight, so Tarasov tomorrow for Florida against Capitals, presumably with Logan Thompson in net. That said, he hasn't been as capable as he was earlier in the season. Still not playing terribly, but not Vezina winning goaltending, to say the least. And a low total here, minus 120. Marchand probably not playing again. They missed a couple other guys too, besides Kachuk and Barkov, obviously. But I can only look the Panthers' way. But with the back-to-back, a big game against Carolina, very curious as to how that one goes. I do have more thoughts on the Carolina side of this back-to-back. But for the side, nothing here, just a small bet on that over 5.5 there with Tarasov in that, and the goaltending in flux there, and then the Capital. So yeah, let's just go with 15 bucks on that over 5.5. That minus 120, just a small bet for me.
Yeah, as Joel said, Panthers are on the back-to-back. They're horrid so far, 1-4 on the back-to-back. We saw Edmonton, who was 1-6 the other day, lose their second leg and then go 1-7. And then teams like Dallas, who is like 5-1, is now 6-1 or 7-1, something like that. But I do think, also I did note that, Bobrovsky has never started like back-to-back on both games, like on back-to-back. So I do think it should be Tarasov tomorrow because we got Bob tonight.
And he is like fucking 49 years old.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna pass on this one. I think the Caps are really struggling without Tom. Well, you guys, have you heard anything? Have you looked and seen if Wilson could return at all? I mean, I would assume he's any day.
Probably not.
Yeah, so when Wilson comes back, I like the Caps a lot. But until then, I'm just going to pass on this game and maybe see what happens.
It's a game time decision for Saturday. I'm taking the Caps either way here. Just 15 bucks on the minus 135. Dilly pointed out the back-to-back record for Florida, 1-3-1. No Marchand tonight. I can't imagine he'll play on a back-to-back. Maybe he does. Even if he does, I like the Caps here. I think they're the better. I mean, they're nearly identical records this season, 24-18 regulation wise there. But Washington's pretty good at home, and Florida's only 10-9 on the road. So 15 bucks on that minus 135 on the Caps. Going down to 7 p.m. here. Got the Carolina Hurricanes minus 115 at the New Jersey Devils minus 105. Over 5.5 is minus 142. So find a 6. Under 5.5 plus 120. Joel, right back to you here then. If you got thoughts on this.
Sure. Yeah. Sounds like Brandon Bussy is starting tonight, so Freddie will be in net against the Devils. I kind of do like that over at that aforementioned 6, but of course we do have the return of Jacob Slavin, who apparently is full go now. He's no longer on load management or whatever the hell they were doing about his injury in the first half of the season. So he should be good to go for both these games. Playing, who are they playing? Oh yeah, the Panthers, and then the Devils here. So yeah, maybe just $10 on that over 6 would be -110, -115.
Yeah, I would do -110.
-110. But the bigger bet here is on the Hurricanes. Give me $20 at -115. I think they're significantly better than the Devils right now, and yeah, it's not good. Not good vibes there in Jersey. The fact that they're holding out Dougie Hamilton from games, just yeah, they're not. They're like right in the mix for the playoffs, and then they're doing this shit. It just says that there's something rotten there in the state of New Jersey. So that's the way we're looking here. Just go with the Hurricanes. Historically, the past few years been very good on back-to-backs. So let's hope they get that done once more in Newark.
Pass.
I like the Devils here. Devils -105. I'm putting $20 on them there. I know Slavin's back. Gostisbehere has an illness. He's doubtful for tonight. But Devils, yeah, things aren't going great in New Jersey, but like the Eastern Conference, especially the Metro, is and the Atlantic, like both divisions are so up in the air. Like 2 straight wins at Minnesota against Seattle. They get a win here against Carolina, who Carolina has to win tonight against Florida. I'm on the Panthers, but like Carolina needs to put in a good effort on Friday night. I think maybe we see a letdown spot against the Devils. So yeah, Devils here -105, $20. No real thoughts on the total. Carolina has won 4 straight meetings dating back to the playoffs. They won 6-3 and 3-1 so far this season. So maybe I'm wrong here. It's possible, but these different bets are going to make the difference in the bets. As a smart man did once say that. Yes. Okay, down finally 8:00 here. Boston Bruins -118 at the Chicago Blackhawks -102. Over 5.5 -135. Under 5.5 +114. Dilly, what do you got here?
Yeah, you have the memory of an elephant. You can't. So be careful what you say in the chat, people, because Ryan sees and remembers everything.
The body of a giraffe and the memory of an elephant.
Yes, exactly. So for this game here, Blackhawks are not playing good. Bruins are playing really good hockey. They're just sneaking and creeping on up. Dealing with Buffalo there. I would like 15 bucks on Boston. Yeah, Blackhawks are just sucky. I don't really want to bet them. I want to bet against them. Tomorrow is, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, but Mason Lohrei's birthday. Be 25 years old. Plays for Boston. He's a defenseman. He's not much of a goal scorer, but he is a assist man. He's got, averaging like a half point a game or something like that this year. 19 points, 43 games. It's his first birthday playing an NHL game. So last 2 years with Bruins, he played like the day after his birthday, but he didn't get on his birthday. So
do you have like a site that tells you when these NHL guys are having their birthday?
I went through Hockey Reference, and
you go through every player in the league.
Yeah, and then I found out you can search it. Do you know that? You can filter and search it. I went and clicked through every single team playing on this slate, and then at the end,
just looking for Tate's birth.
I literally just Googled Hockey Reference birthdays. The first result is list of all the players born on January 16th. You can just
trust me.
Click on that. Ryan.
Okay. Do it first is what you have to do. Do that first. Don't go through all of the birthdays.
Yeah. Did I miss any puck plays here from you, Dilly?
The Bruins. Yeah, I want the Bruins here.
15?
15.
All right.
I also want the Bruins here. Playing some damn good hockey lately, not just in terms of the results, but the underlying stuff's looking good. They've only lost once in recent memory. They lost like the last game of that road trip. They lost to the Kraken. I remember that one. That was a tough one.
Yep.
And then they lost to
that was the last loss. They won 5 straight since then.
Oh, they won all their home games. I thought they lost one to the.
No.
Oh, okay.
Won 5.
All right, Bruins stay hot. First game of another road trip. I presume this is not the only game on the road, but I could be wrong about that. Regardless, give me the Bruins here for the aforementioned reasons. I know I said last time that the Blackhawks got over their virus. They did not look like they got over their virus in that game against Calgary. They looked absolutely miserable, including Bedard, who was fumbling the puck a lot, and he was on the ice like half the game. So, yeah, love the Bruins here. Also, I had a dream about a Boston-related dream last night, a baseball-related dream as well. A dream that I was on a bus after Mass. I went to Mass with the Boston Red Sox, and the manager we were giving him shit because all the other managers in baseball were like mafia capos, and none of them wore any hats. They refused to wear hats, but our manager, for whatever reason, he wore a hat because he was afraid of the ball hitting him. Anyway, for that reason, in addition to the aforementioned reasons, give me the Bruins there. 20 bucks at -118. If I had to bet a total, it would be the over, but I'll just stick with the Bees.
That was I like that handicap, Joel.
It's a very detailed dream too. I wish I could remember that much detail in my dream. Like usually I wake up and like, fuck, I had a weird dream. I don't
there were a lot. There were plenty more details I could share, but then it'll get too crazy. Like, it's one of those vivid dreams you kind of wake up at like 7 a.m, then you fall back asleep. One of those ones.
Yeah, no, love the Bruins here. 25 bucks for me at -118. 5 wins in a row, 7 of their past 8. Only loss was that one in Seattle where they outshot them 36-26. Chicago not playing well recently. That illness Joel mentioned still running through them. Sam Lafferty is day to day. Also, Teuvo Teravainen is day to day with an upper body injury. Boston here. I mean, they're not going to rebuild completely. They have Swayman, they have Pasternak, they have these guys. So if they can make the playoffs, they're going to. So I think just a much better team overall. -118, 25 bucks there. As for the total, I would take the under if anything, given Boston's defense recently, but could see a high scoring game here. So just the Bees as road favorites. Down to 10 p.m. got the Edmonton Oilers -180 at the Vancouver Canucks +150. Under 6.5 -112. Over 6.5 -108. Joel, back to you again.
Well, we have our second Malinsky of the day. Another Canadian team involved. That is the Canucks coming back from their road trip. We talked earlier in the Puck Bucks segment about the Oilers being absolutely stonewalled by Lisa Sorokin, but they were the better team. And that one, can't say the same thing about the Canucks. They've been the worst team in all their losses. They've lost 10 in a row now, I think, after listening to the Jackets at the end of their roadie.
Just nine. Is
it 9? Oh,
yeah.
It feels like 19. Anyway, they've only won 4 home games all season long. Just absolutely dreadful on home ice. And the Oilers, after just missing all those chances against the Islanders, not a great road team, but I think that they'll come out firing. I've been wrong about that. Like, we've had a couple of these fucking mammoth bets on the Oilers where they just totally disappoint. I remember the game before Knobloch or Jay Woodcock got fired. That was one of them against the Sharks.
Against the Sharks. that was because they had just lost like 7-0 to like the Penguins or something.
Yeah,
right?
it was ultimate get right spot.
Man.
Massive line movement for us, and they lost in regulation. I don't think made it overtime. And then there was another one last year too where I was heavy on the Oilers and they shut the bet. But here, with third time's a charm, we're going on with the Oilers. Canucks just miserable here, and the Malinsky, everything just screams Oilers, and for that reason, you're already seeing movement their way, and I think it'll continue. How should we do this? Let's do 30 puck bucks on the money line, 20 puck bucks on the -1.5, and 35 puck bucks. No, just 30 puck bucks on the over 6.5 there. I think it'll be high scoring regardless. It should be a fun game for sure, but more in the 7-2 Oilers kind of way if things go as I anticipate.
Yeah, I agree with Joel completely. Pretty much summed it up. I agree with the over. I think it'd be high scoring, but I'm going to go with the Oilers -1.5 on the puck line here. Vancouver has allowed 15 empty net goals this season. So if it's a tight game, then That you can count on them to empty the net, and then you could probably count on Edmonton to score. So we'll put 10 puck bucks on the plus 136.
Okay, yes, I have very similar bets to Joel here. I made sure I put mine in before Joel said his. I didn't want to be influenced at all. Love the Oilers here. Malinsky special. Vancouver just being awful. 6 of their 9 losses on this streak have been by at least 2 goals. Dilla just read off the empty net stats. So yeah, Edmonton money line. Put in 25 puck bucks on that. I want something in case they win in overtime. 15 puck bucks on the puck line at plus 136, and then 10 puck bucks on my classic race to 4 bet plus 130. That is in regulation there, but I feel like that's a good bet. Their team total over 3.5 is minus 125. So getting that at plus 130 against the Canucks team that I don't think will score 4 goals, I think is a good
I
bet.
agree. I like that. I can't believe that's plus. That's plus odds right there. I'm gonna have to jump on that for the personal.
Yeah, hopefully it's a get right spot as Joel said.
Patterson, he might be doing the Canucks a favor. He's been scoring. He's been providing assists. So just in time for other teams to get interested. I heard the Kings are very intrigued by him. He might waive his no trade clause to go there, especially with he's been playing so well. He was just playing to get out of Vancouver, maybe. So yeah, that's very good news for the Canucks if they can at least get something back after time.
I don't think the Canucks have very many pieces left to sell off. I think they made a good decision.
They do. They have Pedersen. They have, Garland. Teams are going to like Sherwood. Apparently, the Rangers offered like a young player plus a 2nd round pick for him, and the Canucks said no. I'm not sure how that happened. Hronek, yes, he was brought up on 32 Thoughts. No trade clause for him, but like I imagine he'd waive it to go to a contender. Like they have pieces. It's just ownership in the front office making sure they do it right this time.
Yeah, and they're already talking like next year where we're not going to be kind of tanking, which is stupid because it requires at least a 2-year, 3-year window of sucking. But enough about the Canucks here.
Well, you can never believe what the front office says because they want fans to buy tickets. So like it's yeah.
No, I will believe what the Canucks say because it's what they've always been doing their whole freaking time they've been in Vancouver. At least the owner, they always want to keep that money coming in. Well, fair enough, it's a business at the end of the day, but in my opinion, you make a lot more money if you be patient. And in 5 years, 6 years, you're a contender again, and you're getting all that playoff revenue. It'll make a few empty seats now worthwhile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, down to 10 o'clock again here. Got the Los Angeles Kings minus 115. At the Anaheim Ducks, minus 105. Under 6.5, minus 125. Over 6.5, plus 105. Over is potentially the only way I would look here. But this is a back-to-back. These two teams play in LA tonight. Joel, you have anything? Sorry. Dilly, anyone have anything on this one?
What do you mean? Of course I do.
Go
you
ahead,
have the
Joel.
over. Okay.
It is the over, and then I bet both the over in both tonight's game and tomorrow's game.
Plus odds. Like what are we doing?
Exactly, yeah, and you'd even need a 6 minus 130, minus 113 I got today, and both stars are playing tonight, so I like the over even more tomorrow with Forsberg and Mrazek, I believe, in that. So yeah, it's gonna be 20 bucks, only over 6.5. Not a massive bet like it has been the past week or two, but yeah, that's the only way you can look. I mean, even that game like I mentioned last time against the Stars, there were 7.5 expected goals, so there's still chances galore. I hear that Leo Carlson is going to be still out, but Troy Terry and Cutter Gauthier should be back, good to go for both games. And yeah, that's all I need to hear for the Ducks offense to get cooking again. So yeah, my only bet tonight in hockey is Kings Ducks over, and it'll be one of my favorite bets tomorrow as well.
Yeah, this is a pass game for me. Nothing really stands out to me here.
Yeah, I actually finally looked at it. I'm taking the Kings minus 115 for 15 bucks. They're 5-1-1 on back-to-backs this season. The Ducks are not nearly as good there, and I'll put 15 on the over as well, a plus 105. It's a Ducks game. You have to play their overs, especially when you get plus money.
They lose the one game goes under, and they start handing plus odds out to you guys.
Well, it's against the Kings too. The Kings are a very
Kopitar though.
They're a very slow-paced team where Pedersen would thrive because if he's not scoring, they're not going to say anything because no one scores on the Kings.
Perfect replacement for Deneau.
Yes. All right. Final game here at 10 p.m. Nashville Predators plus 200 at the Vegas Golden Knights minus 245. Knights puck line plus 100. Predators puck line minus 120. Over 5.5 minus 135. Under 5.5 plus 114. Back to back here for the Preds in Colorado tonight. Dilly, what do you got?
I was hoping you were going to take this one because I did not look up their back-to-back record. This is like the one game.
I can get it right here. I can
Take it. Yep.
No, I'm getting the record. I'm not taking it.
They're playing the Avalanche tonight. I got nothing on this one.
2-4-1 on back-to-backs. They are
2-4-1. Yeah, this is a pass for me. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
the line's too big, I think, for me.
They really should raise the white flag tonight and save Saros for tomorrow. If they do that, maybe I would take Nashville, but Vegas is just rolling right now. Five straight wins or six straight wins. Yeah, Eichel's back. So yeah, they're back to winning the Pacific Division. If that's still minus 200 or shorter, I feel like that's a good parlay piece because the Oilers were threatening there for a bit. I am seeing here minus 200 is the best out there.
Oh, nice.
Minus 230, minus 260, and minus 300 as well. So shop around for that. Golden Knights are going to win the Pacific.
I certainly hope so. And yeah, I don't have much to add. Maybe the Knights off that Marner Bowl. Maybe I was pissed off all those fucking Leafs fans coming to town and booing Marner. That can't feel great. But yeah, they got the last laugh with the Jack Eichel. But yeah, it's for this game. It's Knights puck line or nothing. I know they don't really win games by margin. Yeah. They always seem to sweat it out in the third period. But that's all I got for this one. I'm probably not going to be betting this one. We got the Australian Open going to be going on during this window here. So that's
that start tonight, tomorrow.
Yeah, around this time because Australia. It's what time is it around there? It's like 11 in the morning, 10 in the morning, something like that. So it was like 6 hour difference.
It's 11 a.m. right now in Sydney.
Yeah. So even right now, there'd be matches on tomorrow this time.
Nice. Yeah, that's good stuff there. Yeah, I would take the over here, maybe, if anything, but minus 135 is too steep there at the 5.5. Okay, that is the 13-game slate on Saturday, January 17th. Got the puck bucks up here on the screen for you YouTube viewers at the 57-minute mark of the video. Subscribe, like, and comment while you are there. I have a lot of picks here, 21. That's a lot more than I thought I would have, but a few consensus plays in there. I think Islanders were all on. Montreal were all on. Edmonton puck line we're all on there, as well as Boston. So a few consensus plays there, as well as plenty of other options for you guys out there. All right, any football thoughts here before we close things out?
Cognitive dissonance with the Rams Bears. I want the Bears could fuck everything up for me if they somehow managed to win the NFC. But other than that, I got unders in every game except for that one because I missed the good number, and now it's like 25-mile-per-hour winds in Soldier Field. So the totals come down 3 points, but I'm on the under in every other game, and those have come down only about a point. So I would still suggest those for my game bets. I bet the Bills early. That was a mistake. The lines come Denver's way, so maybe now I would recommend the Bills more, but it's just I think Josh Allen is a man on a mission, and the Bills train ends next week or in the Super Bowl. But I think they get the job done there against Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. As much as I don't agree with the shit that Bo Nix gets, he's no match for Josh Allen when it comes to a fourth quarter shootout, I would say.
Yeah, I think maybe Rams like alternate spread either 6.5 or 9.5. Like I think they get a good first half lead like they did in Carolina and like the Packers did against the Bears, and they just ride that out. I don't think they let the Bears back in the game. But Caleb Williams has been great.
If it's like a close game, 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Bears don't lose.
Yeah. Caleb Williams overpass attempts, though, by the way. Caleb Williams overpass attempts, 32.5, 33.5. Some synchronized drinking there between Joel and Catfish. I like that one.
Purdy under 230.5 passing yards is one I got. I don't know.
I love tight end touchdowns this weekend. Loveland, Parkinson. Pick one of the Buffalo.
Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry, yes.
Hopefully it's big enough odds.
Yeah. Take some time. Tight ends always come up big in these big games in the playoffs. Like they're usually like plus 200, if not longer, to score. So love me some tight ends. You love a tight end, right? You gotta love a tight end.
I want to say something, but it's totally not the thing that you would expect me to say. So I'll just let it go.
Do you like a loose end more than a tight end?
No. I'll tell you after.
I like a tight end, especially on a good come from behind victory.
Oh yeah, that's the best way
right.
to come from behind is on a tight end touchdown. All right, well, that's going to do it for us. I don't know if we're podcasting this weekend. Probably not. We'll see. Keep an eye on the YouTube. Keep an eye on the
It'll have to
Twitter
be Sunday for me.
at Hockey SGPN. Keep an eye on the Discord, sg.pn/Discord. Subscribe everywhere. We appreciate you guys. We love you. Give us some love. Give us a 5-star rating and review. We haven't got one of those. A real one.
The guy who was talking
in
about
a
your
while.
Flyers in the chat.
This sounds like a bot, honestly, but I will read this comment in the chat. Whoa, I hope my comment gets read in this packed chat. It's the only chat so far that showed up. I've been following the Flyers for decades. This is the script the last 5 to 10 years. Start out decent, hit a slump, and fade. Yes, it is. So hopefully this team's different. Who knows? It's probably not. Hopefully it's different. Plus 180 to make the playoffs. I still like that. Rick Tocchet, Jack Adams. Once that goes back up, if it does, I like that. But yeah, leave us a review. Leave comments in the YouTube. I'm Ryan Gilbert. You can follow me on Twitter at rgilbertsop.
And I'm Joel Meyer, and you'll find me sinning once again starting about 24 hours from now.
Yeah, you never gave your Australian Open picks.
Okay, well, I got a few long shots on the women's side. It's kind of muddled there, but Sinner all day. I've been betting that for a couple months, but according to that pod, we got some Linda Noskova to win a quarter. Sabalenka sounds like the girl to beat. I didn't go that direction personally. I went with the person or the player to win quarter 4 to win at plus 220. So Rebecca and I added her at 8-1. She's in that quarter, and Swiatek is in there. We got Osaka. I don't think she wins, but she's got that kind of upside, I guess. And there was Bencic as well. So it's like the quarter of death, but you just need whoever wins that quarter. I've got to win the whole thing. So hopefully they don't take too much damage going through it, and they come out on the other side, and hopefully Sabalenka isn't there to greet her.
Yeah, I think Sinner's like a minus odds now to win, isn't he? He's like a minus 130 or something like that.
Yeah, not a massive move.
So do you like the fourth quarter to win at plus 210? I'm seeing that.
Yeah, that's the one I bet.
That's the most. Okay. Right.
Yeah, Sabalenka. Can never go wrong betting Sabalenka. Yeah, I'm Catfish Dilly, and you can find me tomorrow at the Youngstown State Penguins women's